Here is something nobody in personal finance will say out loud. The smartest person in the room is often the most broke person in the room. Not because they don't understand money. They understand it better than anyone. They can explain compound interest, asset allocation, tax loss harvesting, and the efficient market hypothesis at a dinner party without blinking. And yet, their savings account is embarrassing. Their investment portfolio doesn't exist. Their financial freedom number keeps moving further away every single year. This is not a knowledge problem. This is an intelligence trap. And in the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how your smartness, the thing you were told was your greatest asset, has been quietly working against your wealth this entire time. 3 traps. Pay close attention. Trap 1. Knowing more is not the same as doing more. Meet Marcus. Marcus is 41, MBA from a top university, senior manager at a reputable firm. Marcus has read every major personal finance book. He follows 17 finance accounts online. He has a folder on his laptop titled Investment Research with 340 saved articles. Marcus has been meaning to open his investment account for 3 years. Now meet Rachel. Rachel is 39, State University degree, mid-level technician at a manufacturing company. Rachel read one book, about index fund investing. She didn't fully understand all of it. She opened an account the same week. She has been automatically investing $300 a month for 4 years. Same age bracket, completely different financial trajectories. Here's what that actually means. Marcus knows 10 times more than Rachel about investing. Rachel has 4 years of compounding that Marcus will never get back. Knowledge sitting still is not an asset. It is just storage. Here's where smart people mess up. They treat research as progress. Every article read feels like a step forward. Every podcast episode feels like preparation. Every book feels like getting closer to ready. But ready is a myth. There is no finish line on preparation. The market does not wait for you to feel confident. Compound interest does not pause while you read one more article. Time is the only ingredient in wealth building that you cannot buy back, manufacture, or optimize your way around. Marcus knows the difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA. Rachel just has one. Marcus can explain dollar cost averaging in precise detail. Rachel just does it automatically every month. Marcus has 340 articles saved. Rachel has 4 years of returns. Here's the truth. Intelligence makes you an exceptional student of money. It does not automatically make you a participant in wealth. And wealth only rewards participants. Knowledge without action is expensive ignorance. Trap 2. Your credentials are not an investment. They are an excuse. This one is going to be uncomfortable. Good, stay with it. Remember Marcus, the same Marcus who has been researching investing for 3 years. Here is what else Marcus has been doing. In the last 6 years, Marcus completed a project management certification, finished an online MBA, and is currently researching a data analytics certification because he read it increases earning potential by 30%. Total spent on credentials in 6 years? Roughly $40,000. Total salary increase in the same period? $8,000. Marcus is not investing in himself. Marcus is hiding behind himself. Now look at Rachel over the same 6 years. Rachel took on every high-visibility project at work that nobody else wanted. She built a reputation for solving problems faster than her peers. She developed relationships with decision-makers. She asked for 2 promotions directly and received both. Rachel spent nothing on credentials. Rachel's salary increased by $34,000 in the same 6 years. Same time, completely different outcomes. Marcus spent $40,000 to earn $8,000 more. Rachel spent nothing to earn $34,000 more. Here's where smart people mess up with credentials. They use learning as a shield against the discomfort of action. Another certification means another valid reason to wait. Another course means another legitimate excuse not to pitch, not to launch, not to ask. Here's what that actually means. The market does not pay for what you know. It pays for what you deliver. A credential tells the market what you studied. Your results tell the market what you are worth. Those are not the same conversation. Stop hiding behind the next course. Stop waiting for the perfect qualification. Stop using education as a substitute for execution. You are not unqualified. You are uncomfortable. There is a difference. Credentials open doors. Results build wealth. Trap 3. Perfecting the plan is just fear in a suit. Here is the most dangerous wealth trap intelligent people fall into. It looks responsible. It feels disciplined. Everyone around you respects it. It is called the optimization trap. Marcus again, the same Marcus. Here is the part that makes his story complete. Marcus has been planning to start investing seriously for 2 years. He has a color-coded financial roadmap. He has modeled 3 different retirement scenarios. He is currently comparing the fee structures of 11 different index funds. Marcus wants to make sure he picks the optimal one before he commits. Marcus has invested nothing. Rachel, 2 years ago, spent exactly 2 weeks researching basic index fund investing. She picked a low-cost fund, not the perfect fund, a good enough fund. She set up an automatic $500 monthly contribution and stopped thinking about it. 26 months later, Rachel has contributed $13,000. With average market returns, her portfolio sits at approximately $14,800. Marcus and his perfect plan have generated exactly $0. Rachel and her imperfect action have generated $14,800. Here's what that actually means. There is no such thing as a perfect financial decision. The market is not waiting for your optimal entry point. The right fund you invest in today will always outperform the perfect fund you invest in eventually. Here's where smart people mess up at this level. Their intelligence tells them that more analysis produces better outcomes. And in many areas of life, that is absolutely true. In surgery, in engineering, in law, precision matters enormously. But wealth building is not a precision sport. It is a participation sport. The investor who starts with a flawed plan today will retire richer than the genius who perfects their strategy for a decade and starts at 50. Every single time, without exception. The math is not close. A good plan executed immediately beats a perfect plan executed later. A decent fund you actually invest in beats an optimal fund you are still researching. A business launched imperfectly today beats a business planned perfectly for 3 years. Motion beats optimization. Every time, without exception. And here is the layer nobody talks about. Intelligent people experience optimization as virtue. It feels like diligence. It feels like responsibility. It feels like the exact kind of careful thinking that made them successful in their careers. But in wealth building, it is costing you years. A started plan beats a perfect one. Always. The closing. The real cost of being the smartest person in the room. So here is what we have established. Clean. No fluff. Marcus is brilliant. Marcus is disciplined. Marcus is respected. Marcus is stuck. Rachel is consistent. Rachel is imperfect. Rachel is moving. 3 traps. Same person, same pattern. Trap 1. Marcus researches while Rachel compounds. Trap 2. Marcus collects credentials while Rachel collects promotions. Trap 3. Marcus optimizes while Rachel grows $14,800 from a good enough decision made on a random Tuesday. Intelligence is genuinely one of the greatest advantages a person can have, but only when it is pointed at execution. The moment intelligence becomes a substitute for action, the moment knowing replaces doing, it stops being an asset. It becomes the most expensive habit you own. So here is the only question that matters after watching this. What is the one financial move you have been researching, planning, or optimizing instead of doing? Not next month, not when the timing is better, not after one more course. Now. Because the market is compounding for Rachel right now, while Marcus is still comparing fee structures. Your intelligence got you here. It will not get you there. Execution will. Stop thinking about wealth. Start building it.